I feel like doing stuff by hand the old way it's a different skill set when you have literally one person doing every aspect of the build. It's everything, it's functional art. Every piece of wood that's removed, even if with a power tool, it's done by hand, controlled by hand, carved by hand, anything's an option. For some people, these guitars are their babies. I mean, people really attach themselves to their instruments, whether they're expensive or not. It's a sentimental thing. But also, guitars are cool. There's that. So right now I'm just taking the meat off the braces. This is trying to maximize how much the top vibrates, which pushes more air, which makes it have more sustain or more treble or bass depending on where you're carving the braces. The idea is you want to hear as much resonance as possible. I got my first guitar in 5th grade. Took lessons for a year at Ye Olde Guitar Shop on an acoustic and then quit because I didn't get an electric. Once I got the electric guitar though, it really kicked in. Like that's what sparked the interest again, I guess you could say, you know. And the guitar building came from, I'd kind of done everything in the art field in high school. Did ceramics, did jewelry, photography, and there was a local builder named Dave Plummer here in town that I heard about through a guitar shop or something. I went and visited him, and he's the one that told me about the school I went to in Phoenix called the Roberto Venn School of Luthier. Once I found out about that, it was a quick decision what I was doing after high school, you know, and that was fall 2001. So I've really been building ever since then. So a luthier is a person that builds stringed instruments. So it could be violins, could be cellos, could be guitars, harps, I mean, really anything. Nowadays, you know, a lot of the guitar building, the big companies, you're working at a factory, so you maybe will specialize in one task versus the entire process. Like acoustic guitars? Yeah, I build acoustic guitars, I build electric guitars, I work on all that stuff. What I think is cool about at least my job is the guys that can't get what they want somewhere can come to me and say, this type of wood, this type of size, you know, you basically can pick whatever you want because it's one person taking raw materials and creating an instrument out of it versus somebody doing this step, somebody doing this step, a robot doing this step. It's old school, but I definitely think that there's value in that.
It's dangerous. There's a certain caliber of guitars that once you put it in your lap and you're like, oh, okay. Or my way of explaining it is the higher up in the price you go, the playing field kind of levels and it's all really, really good. And it's kind of a, you know, do you want the keys to the Corvette or do you want the keys to the Camry?
I have made 38 guitars. And I've built basses, I've built ukuleles, I've built guitars, someone might order something really, really wild and, you know, we'll have 17 horns on it and, you know, a bunch of lights and you never know, you know, but it'd be a fun project. It's the same thing I say to everybody about this is nobody needs a $5,000 guitar. Like there's no need for that, it's a want. You can buy a bullet Strat from Squire for less than $300 that can play fine, but it's not the same as a custom-made instrument. And it's kind of cool to look back and think about, you know, being that kid and like, man, I'll never own one of these, or how could you ever afford something like this? And then, you know, sometimes it just works out.
I actually own 2 Marcovis instruments. I have this bass. I also have the guitar that's right here.
I
really like the body style that he puts into it. It's familiar and traditional, but it is unique. And then just the quality of the woods that he uses for the build, just the flame of the top, the back of the neck, the body. One little thing, I really love the handwritten serial number on the back of the headstock. I'm not sure why. He's got a great eye for everything that's gonna look together in terms of how the hardware is gonna go with the finish and with the woods themselves and how it's gonna pop.
You just meet a whole lot of different people, and it's anything from teenage girls to 80-year-old men that play guitar and need something fixed or want it tweaked to their liking. It's not just one type of person that does this. You get to meet all sorts of people. If you really can find something that you're passionate about and that you enjoy on a personal level, not just a work level, it doesn't feel like work. I feel lucky that I found that and that it's worked. I mean, it was no guarantee, like it's not been easy, but it's definitely fulfilling.